So far, we have learned about software development life cycle, software testing life cycle, severity, priority. Then, what are the severity levels? What are the priority levels? And how do we develop test scenarios? How do we write test cases? So, what are the things do you include in a test case? Can I get the answer in the chat window? What are the details you have to put in test case? Today we'll finish the session by 9:15. Test case ID, then very important question. And as part of your manual testing, you have to write the test cases all the time. If I give you some functionality, you should develop test scenarios first, then write the test cases. You should include the test case ID or serial number, then title, description, steps to reproduce, test steps basically. Then what are the expected results? So for any kind of test case, you need the test case ID, then title, after that description, test steps, expected results. So these are the things which we have to put along with the prerequisite. Prerequisite means some of the test cases require few details to be in place before you start the testing. Those are called preconditions. Okay. Okay, then I have given the assignment for test cases. Means you need to write some test cases for log off, right? How many of you are done with it? Who has written the test cases? Would you like to share the screen? Quickly share the screen, whoever, just 15 seconds for each person. Share the screen, I'll read the test cases for sign off. Okay. Oh, that's good. This is from whom? Raju. So he has written the test cases and it includes the test case ID, test case description, and date. Of course, there will be some more attributes which I haven't mentioned, like priority will be there, test created date, executed date, modified date. But more importantly, whatever the details I have told, those will be there. Expected results and each and every step description. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Actual results and execution status will be updated only after you validate the application. So open the browser, go to ultramutual.com, then sign in with valid username and password, do some transactions, then sign out. Click on the back button, again try for transferring the funds. These are the test steps. Expected result for each and every step he has mentioned, that's very clear. And actual results. For each and every step he has mentioned the actual results will be coming after the execution. This is one test case. Very clear now, even if someone is joined newly to the project, they'll be able to understand how to test that scenario. Okay then. Thank you, Raju. Next person who wants to share the screen, you can unshare the screen now. 2 more members. This is the work which you do as a manual tester. That's it. No need of tools, no need to learn any hacking, and no need to worry about everything. You just need to create the test case, execute the test case. Who wants to share the screen? No one. I would expect another 2 more people. Chandrika, okay. Yeah, fair enough. She has written scenarios for test cases for sign off. It includes title, test case, expected results, actual results, and status. Okay, you have tested this one also. First one is normal launching, then giving the sign off. Sign off should be successful, expected results. That's correct. And the second test case is sign to ultramutual.com and sign off again and sign in, then onto a different page again, sign off. Multiple sign in and multiple sign offs. Yeah, that's perfect. Launch the application, log in with valid username and valid password, submit. Then again, there is a sign up click and then sign off. After that, repeat the same above steps in both the pages. Yes, that's correct. That's it. Anyhow, once you develop test cases, it will be reviewed by your project lead or manager. It doesn't matter even if there are some corrections. Fair enough. Any other person? You can unshare the screen. One more person lost. Josna. Okay. Yeah, this is really good. Lot of test cases. Test transfer funds were valid account. We have the scroll up little. We have the title, ID, description, test steps, expected results, then status. You can put actual results. Actual results means after the execution, you have to put what is that you are trying to get it. Okay. Expected means before the testing itself, you will write it. Actual results after the testing, you see what is actually happening, whether it is as expected or not. Depending on that, we try to mark it as pass or fail. That's good. Pretty much clear. For manual test engineers, they ask you a very important question to develop the test scenarios. Shall we work on that now for 10 minutes? Okay. The next assignment is for 10 minutes, we will work on that assignment, then we'll move on to the quiz. Okay. Assume like I have given you one object for testing. The object is going to be a pen. The object or the test object, everyone knows the pen, right? It is used for writing. The exercise, you need to come up with the scenarios first. If you know the scenarios, you can write the test cases very easy. Your time starts now. 8 minutes to go. If you haven't understood the question, do let me know. I'm giving you the pen. You need to test in all possible ways. So to test that in all possible ways, what are the scenarios you are going to test it? That's it. First 5 minutes, try to list down by yourself, either in the notepad system or in a white paper. After 5 minutes, when I ask you the answer, you have to put it in the chat window. Okay, your time starts now. 10 minutes to go. And the 3 minutes, first develop the test cases, test scenarios. Then when I ask you the answers, you can post it. Okay, you guys can post your answers. Let me read out. You check for the grip.
పాట ఏం లేదు ఏం లేదు ఏం లేదు ఏం లేదు బయలు
You check for the grip. You check for the color. Then you check for the all the parts of the pen, like cap. Okay. Then refill like that. Quality of writing. Yes. Brand. Yes, that also you check. And then specifications. It means length, width, whether it is correct or not. Color of the body, color of the cap. Thickness of writing. Thickness also whether it is user friendly or not. Any more answers? What are the scenarios you check? Comfort. Comfort of the grip. Grip also we mentioned. Grip, color, caps, with needle, without needle, smoothness, ballpoint working or not, thickness. Yeah. I'll try to read some different scenarios from each. One scenario is open paint and click on the pen, then you write what you want. We can mention even the thickness and weight of the pen. Smoothness, yes, covered. Brand is covered. That's it. Nib you can test. It means what quality, the thickness of writing that you guys will check. Measurements is like specifications. One important scenario from Divya's travel. Approximately how long it will work? If you want to check the performance of a pen, how do you check performance of the pen? Continuously you write for hours. So continuously write for hours and see how it is working. Whether it is coming with more ink or is it normal like that, and whether it is working or not after writing for a long time. These things you can check as part of performance. How long you can write, And what is the quality of the writing after you use it for long hours? This comes under performance scenario. This comes under normal functionality, right? There is a testing called compatibility testing. Compatibility means you have to try under different scenarios. So how do you test in different scenarios? Different. There is a pen and you need to check for the compatibility. You try writing with this pen on smooth surface, rough surface, and check how it is working. Understood? These are all positive cases. Positive cases in the sense the normal operations or normal scenarios where any end user can face it. All these comes under positive scenarios. Clear? Because these are the scenarios which can be faced by the end user or the customer, like writing comfortness, ink, writing for long hours, writing on smooth surface, and writing it from rough surface. These are all the scenarios which any user can find it. So I call it like positive test cases. Understood what I mean by positive test case? The normal test cases are normal scenarios which will be faced by the user or the customer. These are called positive test cases. And there will be negative test cases. Negative means completely very rare cases, and it may not happen, but if it happens, what is the expected result? Some scenarios are like, I got it. You drop the pen from long height. Drop the pen from long height, whether in the same position or inverted position. Check whether it works or not. First of all, is it stable? Is it not broken or not? Then you check whether it works or not. Working or not, you check this. Second scenario, put the pen in water and check whether it works or not after you take it from water. Third scenario, extreme temperature. You kept your heat or cold. You have kept your pen in your pocket and somehow you are traveling outside in hot sun or you are walking in hot sun. The ink should not melt or it should not happen like the ink will eject and then it will spoil your shirt, right? So first of all, whether it works or not, or is it stable? These are all called negative scenarios. Understood what is the difference between negative scenario and positive scenarios? Negative scenarios means extreme cases, how the application or the object is going to behave. Positive scenarios means the normal cases where the end user will be seeing. So these are the normal cases, be it functionality related test cases or performance related test cases, comes under positive test cases. Grip, color, body, quality, brand, specification, thickness, checking under smooth conditions, rough conditions, normal conditions, and continuous usage, performance scenarios. More oftenly asked interview questions for manual testing. You should be able to list all these answers: positive test cases, negative test cases, and performance test cases. As of now, I have mentioned test scenarios. If it is required, you have to write test cases. Okay. So if you want to write a test case for checking the quality of the writing, first thing is like open the pen cap, take a paper, take the pen, write some sentences, check the quality of the ink, and check the comfortness for holding the pen. 7 steps. Test steps. That's it. You have to just split it in such a way that anyone can understand. That is the test case. Okay, that's great. Yes, most of the pens will not work if you drop it inverted. That comes under expected results. I'm not going to the expected results. Test scenarios are important. I have covered some of the test scenarios. Shall we have a quiz? Try to revise SDLC, STLC, severity, priority. Then what else we have covered? Performance testing, security testing, functional testing, test cases, defect, quality. These are the things I have discussed. We'll have a quiz in another 5 minutes. Revise the concepts. Or shall we take the quiz tomorrow? Can you guys revise and come? I'll send you the interview questions as well. Tomorrow we have the lab set up for cyber security. Do you guys want the quiz for today or tomorrow? Today. Okay. Okay, we'll have the quiz today itself. 5 minutes, revise the concepts, we'll have the quiz. Nowadays, interviews are online for experienced people and freshers, they're asking you to the office. Not all the freshers, not all the companies. 50% of the companies, even for freshers, they do online. Some companies, they ask you to the office. Prepare well. All the concepts what I have covered so far on manual testing. We'll have the pitch in another 3 minutes. I have the PDF for the interview questions and answers. Let me check if I have it ready. I'll share it today without missing. Okay, don't worry about it. In tomorrow's session, we are going to cover the different types of testing and different levels of testing. Very important question. And in case if you are attending for any manual testing interviews, we have covered around 50% of the topics. That's it. The manual testing is very easy. SDLC, STLC, bug, test case ID, test scenarios. These are the things which we want to discuss. Okay, guys, prepare well. We'll have the quiz tomorrow only. Okay. 2021-22, more calls you get. 2020 for freshers, there will be less opportunities.